Rushworth, our press reviewer. Hello, Nicholas.
Hi, Lorna.
So you're going to start off with Libération. They've got something of a scoop this Friday.
They have, it's exclusive, which is the French word for scoop, and I can show you there the front page and the headline, De très étranges missiles rwandais, français, I should say there, not rwandais, and that is about Rwanda, and the paper Libération says it's got a document, a UN document, showing that at the time of the Rwandan genocide, the Rwandan army was in possession of 15 Mistral missiles, that despite a ban on the export of those missiles. Now, the revelation is raising questions about France's role in the Rwandan genocide. Libération is asking three questions. First of all, why did France supply surface-to-air missiles when Rwandan rebels didn't have any planes? Secondly, were there French trainers on the ground to show how to use these Mistral missiles? And more broadly, what role did Paris play in Kigali in the years and months up to the genocide? So a very complex story dating back to the Mitterrand era. If we remember that in 1994, the plane of the president, Juvenal Habyarimana, was brought down. The conflict that followed cost the lives of 800,000 people in the genocide.
Okay, well, Le Parisien aujourd'hui en France, in the meantime, is leading unusually on an international story. Quite rare for them.
It is. It's probably one of the horror stories that we're seeing today. In 2012, a 15-month crackdown that began March 2011 in Syria is now steering its way towards a full-blown civil war. Le Parisien there, you can see, is asking on its front page, Pourquoi le monde laisse faire? Why is the world letting this happen? And that's headline. Why is the Aujourd'hui en France, Today in France, covering that story? That's because François Hollande is meeting Vladimir Putin today, the Russian president. And of course, it's a Russia-Chinese veto that is blocking some movement on the Syria question. Now, that paper in this inside pages there is looking at the plight of ordinary Syrians. It talks to refugees in Jordan, one of them saying, our children are being killed and our women are being raped. Also on that page, we can see a cartoon. There's François Hollande talking to Nicolas Sarkozy, and there you can see it. Very ambitious goals for François Hollande as he takes to the stage diplomatically on Syria. And that cartoon there is saying, I'll restore growth, I'll free Syria, I'll get Iran to give up the bomb. Ambitious goals. Nicolas Sarkozy chimes in saying, well, you're the normal president. How are you going to be able to do that?
Mr. Normal, indeed. That's how he's billed himself during the campaign, certainly. Moving across the channel now to the UK, a bank holiday weekend about to start there because the Queen is celebrating her Diamond Jubilee, and the French press showing some interest in that.
That's right. La Croix, the Catholic daily, has got coverage of that. It's got 7 symbols of Elizabeth II, also Elizabeth II on their front page, and those symbols of her, the Epsom Derby, coronation chicken, which is the dish created for her coronation. And La Croix, apart from having coverage inside the paper, pretty rare for a French paper, also has a website with 40 questions. I can give you an easy one.
Okay.
You have a choice of A, B, and C. What's her pet name among her friends? Beth, Babette, or Lilibet?
Oh, it's Lilibet, I think.
Too easy. I knew that one was too easy for you.
For a Brit, perhaps. For the French, that could be a little tougher.
Yeah, that's a bit tough. Not as difficult as, what's her favourite dog? And then just the last question, at what age did she meet her future husband, Prince Philip? 8, 10, or 13?
Oh, 13?
You're right.
Oh, that was a total guess, so well done me. Gosh, she was pretty young, wasn't she? Well, thank you very much indeed, Nicholas, for that look at the French papers, and you'll be having a look at the international ones a little bit later on in the programme. But we're going to move on now to get a reminder